Yo, people, what you telling me? We're back again for another Red Talk. Big up Flawless in the building. What's good, fam?
Blessings, family, man. You good first and foremost, yeah? Everything blessed.
I'm good. I'm just chilling, bro. What you telling me?
Calm, all blessed, man. Finally back. Apologies on the delay, people. It was a coach delay, so that's why the show's later. But it is good to be. And the first show back, you know what I'm saying? Because I've not streamed in a few days. It's good to be on with you. Wish it was under better circumstances, talking about better topics. But here we are. And yo, congrats. I know I said this privately to you. Congrats again on the win, fam. You feel me?
Big up, man. Big up for rolling as well. Big up for coming through, man.
Of course, man. I'm always support, man. I'm always support. Yo, on that counter right hand that ended the show, ended the fight. Yo, fire. You know what I'm saying? Fire. I can't wait to do the watch along for that. I can't wait till it's out.
Yeah. It's tonight, innit? The Rants react. Okay. So after this show, so we'll redirect to the premiere still. But it was a great night, man. Do you know what I mean? It was good, obviously, to have you lot ringside. You get me? It was lit, bro. So I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Of course. I always gonna support, fam. You already know. Whenever man can. You feel me?
Definitely. That's what I'm saying. But yo, people, big up everyone inside. Man said, did you pay £25 for oxtail at Carnival?
I never, you know what it is? Never buy food at Carnival because it's ridiculous, yo. Man, £3 a can, £4 a patty. Like that. They take
Brother, I see I see a gal actually chatting about she bought some ackee and saltfish. You were just swimming in oil and that, bruv. Then man said you want gravy. The gravy was just oil, you know, from the salt.
Yeah, I'm saying she bought gravy with oxtail, not the other way around, man.
But £30.
£30. That's why I don't buy
blood.
Never. So when people ask me, "Oh, do you buy food at Carnival?" Never. I want to, but it's like I'm not paying £12 for a medium meal. You know, like absolutely not. I'm not playing for some chicken and rice. Nah,
nasty £4 patties and that, bro. I haven't been to Carnival in so long. Man, don't know about the inflation that's going on out there, blood. Man said £4 for a patty. Bro,
they had it. It was on the sign because obviously they got all the signs on the store, and I looked up and seen it, and it was like, yeah, £4 a patty. I was like, They charging like it's cinema. You know what I'm saying? Our cinema price is steak. That's what it's like. Ridiculous.
No, it's nasty. We can't be doing them things there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's nasty, bro. It's actually nasty. And the thing is, I know how much it costs to make these things, and that's the worst thing about it. So them prices ain't for me, bro.
We know. We're fully aware. And it's like if it was cheaper, more people would buy. If it was decently priced, I'd do it. 100%. You don't think I want some food to try and soak up all this liquor? Of course. But I'm like, you know what? I just wait till I get out. I'm like, yeah, let me just wait. I'll just wait till I get out, go to a McDonald's or something like that, and just be calm with it. Yeah, it's like
trust me.
I'm really want the patty, but yeah, I'm not paying £4 a patty. Taking liberty.
Yeah, that's nasty work, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Obviously, the big topic, the KOBBIE situation. I haven't seen this Man United fan base, just get fed up with a manager this quickly, bro. It makes me happy, you know. I think the last manager that Mandem got fed up with this quick was David Moyes, and that was under completely different circumstances. That was off the back of obviously just losing Sir Alec, and the standards being a certain level. This manager, has, brother, like, he's done everything wrong, blood. Like, he's his own worst enemy, bro. Like, it's ridiculous, like, how, like, when you come into the club after Ten Hag, do you know how bad you have to be, to be worse than Ten Hag?
To be worse than him? Yeah, for us to despise you have to be more than him. That's where it stems from. And because, like, when Ten Hag spoke, he was just idiotic and gaslighting us, whereas you don't. And that's what makes it worse about Amorim, is when you hear him talk, he identifies the problems, but then does the complete opposite. He'll openly say Maguire struggles when there's space around him, and then play Maguire in a high line. It's like you'll take, like, even with Garnacho last season, I'm paraphrasing these things, people, but he said, oh, he doesn't really do well in central areas and tight spaces. He's better out wide. But then you're playing him as a 10. I'm like, yeah, you're just taking liberties at this point.
Yeah, bro. And the worst thing about it is,
I don't know what it is.
You see when man saying that KOBBIE's competing with Bruno. Remember when I told you like that? This manager sees Bruno as the ball playing midfielder in midfield. I told you. He sees him as the ball player, and he sees Cas Orogate as the destructive player. So I told you, when the manager sees Bruno as the ball player, you're in trouble, mate. You're in a lot of trouble. And then on top of that, he's saying that KOBBIE is competing with Bruno, but this player doesn't even sub Bruno off. So that means he's telling us that KOBBIE's just not going to play.
And the thing is, we knew this. This wasn't new to, well, I can't really say to me. This weren't new to me. I know Mano weren't going to play. We was awful last season. Brought in some better players in Bremo, Cunha, and Sesko. They're all now in front of him in the pecking order. Everybody's in front of Mano. I know he sees him as a set, but let's just use central midfield then. You've got Casemiro, you've got Bruno, you've got Agate. He prefers those three in front of him.
I've even played
Mount there ahead of him. I put Mount there and ahead of him. So you're fifth there. And then the front three, you've got those four we just mentioned. Well, not those four, but you've got Bremo, Cunha, Bruno, Ahmad, Sesko, Xerxes. The list goes on. Like, he was never, ever going to play. And the reason why people are fed up, because people had this optimism. That's why I call it, when the season ends up until so from the season ended in May to the end of August, I call it silly season, where people just, the delusion kicks in and the optimism kicks in because we haven't played for a long time. And people automatically think we're going to be so much better. And there was genuine belief we was going to be. There was genuine belief. I was arguing all summer long, in particular on my channel. People telling me how we were going to be so much better. And I kept saying, why? If the team was vastly different, I'd understand. If we brought in 5 or 6 players, I'd get it. We brought in 2 players. Because Sesko can't even get a kick. Sesko, you making defensive changes against Fulham.
As soon as we get a decent manager in, Sesko will score goals, bro. I've seen enough. His movement is actually very good. Like, his touch and stuff like that is hit and miss, yeah. He showed some really good footwork in the game, but his actual movement in between the lines is very good. Like, I noticed his movement off the ball, very good. Do you know what I mean? He's intelligent.
In the last game against Fulham, you're talking about in particular.
He's very intelligent. Right, like, his movement is very, very clever. Do you know what I'm saying? So he'll get goals. I'm actually not worried about him getting goals because his movement is good. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where with Mbumo's crossing, especially if we revert to a 4 once we get rid of this manager, he's going to get service. Like, he'll score.
Which I think we will. Like, you can't, like, when we was having a discussion the last show, when we're talking about our team compared to Newcastle's, when you set out our 11, it's actually decent. When you actually just look at our 11 in the front 4, but because this manager is so bad and plays the terrible players, this is why I was saying idiot-proof the squad. All he's done is get rid of Garnacho and replace him with Mount. Same thing. Mount and Garnacho do the same. Just remove the one, English and slightly taller. It's the same shit. It's literally, and that's what's so infuriating is that Mount is, of all the attackers you have, he's the worst one. He's the worst one. Again, this miraculously people thought we were going to be so much better.
But people talking about Mount's supposedly good preseason. This player just runs around, bro. He's a nothing player.
But that's classed as good though by people. If you just run around and close down, it's good. People were telling me he played well against Arsenal. I said, what did he do on the ball? Off the ball, don't fault him. Because you know what Mount's going to give you. He's going to run around, close down, cover every blade of grass. He will follow instructions to a T, whatever the instructions are. But then when it comes to actually getting on the ball and doing things, he does nothing. Why are we playing attacking players doing for off the ball stuff? That makes no sense. If we're playing a top team again, if we're playing PSG, I hear it.
But this is the thing. If we ask somebody, what are Mason Mount's? What are his main attributes? What can anyone tell me footballing wise? What can anyone tell me?
It's all off the ball stuff. Stamina, good engine, works hard, disciplined, professional.
All this shit that's got nothing to do with football itself. All of those things you can apply to any sport. Like what's it gonna do with football?
Cross-country runner, man. You're a cross-country runner. That's what he is.
Disgusting, bro.
And people backed it and like, oh, he should play. Especially when it's not like you don't have talent in front. As much as I criticize Bruno, put Bruno there. As much as I'm critical of Bruno and think he's a bad player, one thing, that's what I don't get with him as well. Like in regards to the Bruno situation, because people will talk about Bruno and how he gets goals and assists. That's his thing. But then you're taking him and moving him further away from the goal. So that's why his numbers have gone down. And then you're exposed to his weaknesses because he's not a central midfielder. As we seen for the goal against, the corner we conceded against Arsenal. And I heard he had a bad game in this game as well. I didn't watch, but I heard his team wasn't good. Bruno.
Bruv, even the goal we conceded, my man ran off Bruno.
Did Smith run off Bruno for Fulham? There we go then. So Bruno he's cost 2 goals in 2 games. He's contributed,
Bruno
should I say.
sucks.
2 goals.
And he missed the penalty.
All right, man. People gonna learn.
Man missed the penalty and said that he lost his head because the ref didn't apologize to him for bumping into him when he was going to take his run up.
All right, so again, no accountability for missing. Rather than say, hey, I should have scored the penalty. You can be that thrown off because the referee bumped into you. So what happens if an opposition player bumps into you or says
Brother,
something
he
to you?
said the ref didn't apologize, you know? He said the ref didn't apologize. You know what's crazy, yeah? Because I watched the game on mute. I didn't realize that he was arguing with the referee because the referee bumped into him when he was walking backwards to take the penalty. That's what he was moaning about, you know? Man said the ref refused to apologize. Why am I apologizing to you if you walked into me?
Yeah, and again, that's nothing to do. You know what? You know what's crazy? It's only a thing because he missed the penalty. That's why. Because if he scored the penalty, it wouldn't have been conversation. And I'm tired of the excuses because I was told that before the start of the season, no more excuses. And all I'm hearing now is pure excuses. The same way with Amorim when people talk about pure, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Already game week 2. And I've only seen 1 game, people, and I'm already fed up. I was happy that we played on the Sunday. I was hoping, I was like, please, Manchester United be playing on the Sunday or Monday. Because I didn't want to watch us against Fulham. Because I'm tired of us already. It's like when people use the Amorim excuse, or he came in halfway through the season. You're only using that because he's performing badly. Because if he was performing well, it wouldn't be a reason.
They said that he didn't have a preseason, but Flawless, he had one this time.
Yes.
What's the difference? What difference have we seen with him having a preseason and him not having a preseason? We still have scored. Well, we haven't scored a goal. It was an own goal. 2 games, no 1 loss, scored. 1 draw, 1 goal scored. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
So like what has been the main difference from him having a preseason this time round as opposed to before not having one? What's been the difference?
Because people thought preseason and training is Hogwarts. People thought it was magic. Like that's what I didn't understand. Nowhere in the someone please tell me, maybe I'm wrong in the chat, the live chat after, where a team has performed poorly. The managers stayed the same the next season, and the vast majority of the players have stayed the same, and results have drastically improved. Whenever a team has gone from anywhere near the bottom of the table towards the top end of the table, there's been drastic changes, whether that's the manager or the manager stayed and multiple players have come in. Because I went to check this. This is how much I did some research with Forest. And I was like, all right, what happened this season? Forest finished 17th. And then I went and looked at their window, and you see the changes they made. Brought in a goalkeeper. I think they brought in 3 of a back 4. Brought in a whole new front 3, and then Nuno got more out of them, and then he ended up finishing 7th. So, and Bramo and Cunha solely would never. If we had 5 or 6 players, I would understand it, even with a bad manager. But I've been saying for the longest, awesome along, buy talent so he can't play bad players because he's still gonna find it. And look, he's still Mount playing.
But he's still found a way to play Mount and Diogo Dalot, bruv. Bro, the bread took off Ahmad for Dalot when we needed a goal. Like, brother, you all right? And then brought on Heaven and Maguire. He brought on 3 defenders in a game that we needed to win.
Against Fulham.
He took off an attacking player and put on a defender. Ahmad for Dalot. He made us more defensive when we were trying to get a goal. How does that make sense?
Because he's scared to lose. That's why. He's scared. Like the Arsenal lineup shows he is scared. Word to Musa. He ain't even concussed. He got CTE. That's what that is. He's scared. Scared of losing games. How you
bro? A 10-man Newcastle looked way more dangerous than us.
Yep. And that was a 10-man Newcastle, I'm presuming, without Isak. And they look more dangerous
without Isak. You're damn right it was.
Because you know why? Word to my guy Surfer. Coaching matters. Because Eddie Howe can coach. No matter who's missing or who's whatever the case may be, he's going to coach to a certain level. So Newcastle are at a certain level. Man saying 4 defensive players. So he brought on Agate, he brought on Dalot, he brought on Maguire, and he brought on Heaven. And people will still defend this. And the craziest part about everything we've said in this first 17, 18 minutes is none of us are shocked by this. Might be annoyed, pissed off, whatever the case may be. None of us are shocked by this because this is just previous.
Right, bro, he's an absolute disgrace, bro. This Ruben Amorim, and this might be the first time in a long time that the majority of the Manchester United fan base are actually on the same wavelength.
I hope so. I hope people ain't making
it seems like it, bro.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm struggling to find positive things about him online from the fans. Like, bro, like apart from Rio, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to find anyone actually defending him, bro. Anyway,
that's true.
But like, I'm struggling. Like. I haven't seen anything.
Wait for a win and then you'll see. Because we had this with Ollie in particular. And we lose. And then we win a game. And then they jump out and be in your chat and talking rubbish on match reactions and all this type of stuff. So just wait. Like I said, these 2 games is nothing new. And this is what annoys me the most is no one's surprised. This is why I wasn't with what was going on into the season. There's no way he should have been in charge. Preseason and players were not going to change what we see because it wasn't a player thing. It wasn't a how you got manage more games than got points? How? How have you managed 29 games and only accumulated 28 points? And people will still defend this. And you see Thomas Frank at Spurs. How many players have they added? So why do they look so much better? Why do they? The people
remember when I told you, man, that Richarlison was better than Rashford? Man wanted to try fight me, bro. Look now. Look at my guy Richarlison now. Now man's using him the way that he needs to be used as a striker. Richarlison is looking serious. You know them way there. Brother, listen. Thomas Frank knows how to play. But Richarlison's a brute blood. So, so you play brute football blood. You got Kudus and Richarlison playing this physical football with a physical midfield. Hey, bro. Thomas Frank is playing real percentage football blood. I'm telling you. This guy is playing, some modernized, fucking Barclays Premier League football. This is what this is Barclays. This is proper Barclays shit, bro. Like in the mixer, 50-50 balls. Who wants it more? That's what it is.
And he's smart enough to because
Tottenham won it. Tottenham won it, bro. I'm telling you, he's turned these men into proper scumbags, bro. This is the football they're playing. It's not the prettiest, but bro, they're badding teams up.
Because they ain't got and the thing is, he's realizing we don't have the players to play pretty football. If I had brute force, use the brute force. Like that's
that's the difference between him and Ange. I loved Ange's brand of football, but guess what? He never really had the players to play that. Do you know what I'm saying? Frank's looked at this team and said, "Hold on, I got Romero, I got Richarlison." Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even Kulusevski's quite a physical player. Sar's physical. Basuma's physical.
I'm a big fan of him. I'm a big fan of Sar.
They've got some physical players. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Maddison's injured, but Maddison's not really a physicality player. Do you know what I'm saying? They brought in Kudus and all these guys. They got some physical donnies, bro.
So he's like, fuck it, let's just be physical. A doggy.
Jed Spence as well, bro. I don't think I've seen anyone go past him down the outside yet, bro.
Nah, he's quick. Nah, he's good. You got Jed Spence. You got Destiny. You know what I'm saying? A Jed Spence on the wings.
As well.
Destiny.
Van der Ven, physical. Do you know what I mean? Fuck this high line and trying to play this
and play out from the back and all this rubbish.
Allow it, bro.
Yes. Yeah. Go direct.
You know what I'm saying?
Go direct.
No, to play the sexy football, bro. Like this guy's like, we're playing direct, 2 strikers, put the ball in the fucking mixer, bro. And it's beautiful, bro, because, bro, they're scoring proper shit goals. Like, that's how I know the system is sick. The man are scoring dead goals, like brother, dead goals. Like
I didn't even know he was playing.
A goal they scored the other day. I can't remember what game it was. Cross come in, and I saw it one ball, one man hit it, then it hit the crossbar, then dropped down to the next brother, and he tapped it in. Bro, that's how I know you're overloading the right areas of the pitch. You know when you score them shit goals, blood, where the ball just falls to one of your players. Like that's how you know you're overloading the right fucking areas, bro.
Nah,
do you know what I'm saying? Like that's how you know. And this is why I like 2 up front, because, bro, like in every part of the pitch, you think about partnerships. That's why I don't like 1 up front. Do you know what I'm saying? Man grew up on Neville and Beckham down the right hand side. Yes. Do you know what I'm saying? York and Cole up front, Keane and Giggs in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Fucking Vidic and Ferdinand centre back partnerships. Yeah. Everyone thinks about partnerships. And then you just got a 1 striker up there on his own, blood. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense, bro. Like, I need partnerships all over the pitch, bro. Like, and this Kudus and Richarlison 2 up front is, bruv, it's fucking unsettling everyone.
Kudus is quality. His ability, his ability to stop and start like quick is ridiculous. Yeah, the drop of the shoulder and gun. Yeah, without doubt, quality. I'm a fan.
It's proper unsettling, bro. When you got two strikers in the box, especially when you've got one that can win headers, then you just become a problem because that second ball, bro, that's anyone. And then you got and you've got two centre backs that actually they both have to defend. Because in the modern game, you got one striker, you have two centre backs. Normally, one centre back can put pressure on the player and the other one can sweep. When they both have to defend, chaos. Yeah, that's what it is. Because who's sweeping now?
Yeah, they're not. It's not something they're used to. That's what
bro.
It is.
They're not used to it, bro.
They're not used and then you got someone like Brendan Johnson as well who can score goals. He might not be good at anything else, but he has a knack of scoring goals. That's a pure percentage ball. That's funny.
Yeah, but that's what they're playing. Percentage football. That's exactly what they're playing.
That's a pure percentage football.
They're playing percentage football. Let's put the ball in this area and see what we can get, bruv. This is what they're doing. It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's actually beautiful, bruv. So it might not be the most attractive, but bro, they turned over Man City.
Yeah, they did. Hey, they're a bogey team, and they always love to see it as well. Fuck City. But yeah, I'm with it. And they played well in the game. It was deserved. I watched most of it, not all of it, but I watched most of the game. It was deserved. It went on accident. It wasn't on accident whatsoever. Yeah, Mamouche. Who was it? Mamouche? Yeah, I think Mamouche missed a good chance, but that's it. But yes, it is diabolical. But people still defend it, man. This manager shouldn't be here, and he shouldn't have taken 2 games. He shouldn't have taken these 2 games against Arsenal and Fulham, and we're seeing the same things. It's the same performances. It's the same issues. It's the same mistakes, same errors, just with 2 new players.
The problem with the Arsenal situation was, and I even said, I said, yo, as much as I'm happy with the Arsenal performance, it don't mean anything if we go to Fulham, and we can't replicate it. And for the first, 15, 20 minutes against Fulham, I mean, we looked really good, but it's not sustainable, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And to have a team with Ahmad, Mbeumo and Cunha on the pitch, and not be able to create chances is an absolute disgrace, bro. That can only fall at that blame can only fall at the feet of the manager.
Agreed. How much more talent do you need?
Yeah,
that's what I want to know. How much more talent do you need?
Yeah,
again, man. I don't understand it. Like Bruno, I know there was reports as well that Saudi club was coming back in from. I'm not sure how true that is.
Yeah, they said Al Ittihad have contacted. Thingy broke it yesterday. Ben Jacobs. In the evening, he said that they've contacted his people directly, and basically they've made him an offer, and there hasn't really been a response, bro. Like, bro, the best case scenario is that Bruno leaves, and we take that money and we sign 2 centre midfielders, bro.
Yeah, go sign the leader or someone else.
Take the Bruno money, bro. Take it.
I don't again, but this is what infuriates me about United. That happens. Why are we leaving it to him? We did this last time. Why? He is an employee of the football club, not the employer. Why are we leaving it on the employee to decide whether he stays or leaves? Yo, actually be the owners. Hey, you work for us. Your check says Manchester United Football Club. Go to him and say, hey, we take the offer, and you go and approach the Saudi club and let them know, we let him know, hey, accept the deal. Let's start negotiating right now. Force man out. What are we doing here? Force man out. What is there to have a conversation about? You have a second up, you have a second opportunity to get this right, and you could still mess it up. That's how idiotic it is. You don't normally get 2 platinum opportunities, and they've got 2 second one now to actually get rid of this guy. They gonna mess it up again. Should have taken the money first time around, exactly. And he's come back around again, and they're gonna make the same mistake again after seeing further evidence. This don't work, even though we knew it beforehand. Yo, force him out, man. What are we doing here?
You have to. You know what I'm saying? You have to. And I swear, after this KOBBIE debacle, even though he's staying, just the fact that Bruno, is a threat to his game time, and potentially a threat to his future at the club, Bruno's got to go. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
if the manager's saying, furthermore, no, not Bruno, bruv, the Bruno and the manager's got to go. You know the ones, because when the manager's saying that the reason why he's not playing is because he's competing with Bruno. I've been telling Man United fans for multiple years that Bruno is one of the biggest problems at this club, because The thing is, a lot of these men say, "Oh, we've got bigger problems. We've got bigger problems. We've got bigger problems." No, we don't, blood. No, we don't. The day that he got the armband, he became a problem, bro, because he became undroppable.
Which is crazy. Like, and him getting the armband, and people, oh, where would you be without him? Where are we with him, people? We've had 3 out of the last 4 seasons, our worst
Premier finishes in history. He has been the spearhead there in all of them.
There we go. So if you have a leader leading you into war all the time and you keep losing wars, he's not a very good leader. Change him. We keep getting
losing wars in embarrassing fashion as well, bruv. Do you know what I mean? He's responsible for our worst Premier League finishes, bro. Him.
Oh, and what makes it even worse with the manager is Bruno and Armeno are actually central midfielders. They should be playing in the front 3.
They're not central midfielders. They're not.
As good as Mano's quality, his best attributes are in the final third. Bruno, people tell me about his GNA and chances created and all this crap. Final third player. That's one thing I will say. He's a final action player. The ball will drop to the edge of the area and he'll crash it in from 20 yards or something like that. He'll get an assist. He'll get a goal in the box. That type of thing. All right, man.
But this is what I'm saying. The 7-0, Bruno was trying to ask to get subbed off, bro. And you know what? The trophies that we've won, what has he done in these finals?
He's never been the best player.
Brother, what's he done in these finals? Everyone says, oh, if not for Bruno, X, Y, Z, bro. But when we actually need this brother, he don't turn up.
Because he ain't got in his locker.
Brother, this guy don't turn up, bro. Like, Man United fans have built, such a false image of what this guy's actually done here, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what man said, the past KOBBIE, in the FA Cup. Like, that's the only thing he's got to show in the last 5 years. That pass. Or the dummy or whatever the fuck he did to KOBBIE. Yeah, I don't think he played the pass, reverse pass or something. The assist.
Yeah, it was a dummy. I think it was a dummy. I think so. Something like that. It may have been a pass. But
I think he played the reverse pass to KOBBIE.
Yeah. The point you're making still stands. Like, it's still
5 years, 6 years, or however long he was here. That's all he's got to show for it.
He's saying 1,
A 1 pass. That's your highlight.
And let's not forget, he got booked and missed the game against, was it against Arsenal or was it Anfield? There was a game he got booked. He was arguing with someone. Yeah, and he missed the trip to Anfield and we drew 0-0. Yeah. We drew. So it was the one after the 7-0. He was arguing with the referee. And I kept saying to people from that game, I can't remember who he got booked against up until the Arsenal game. Ask yourself why it's a question if people are saying he got booked on purpose. Forget whether you think he got booked on purpose or not. Let's eliminate that from the conversation. Why is it a question? That questions your temper, because that wouldn't happen to anyone serious. There's no captain who would get booked a game before a serious game and suspended. And we've watched Roy Keane miss games. No one ever accused him of getting a booking on purpose to miss the game. No one's ever said that. None of our captains, Gary Neville the same, Brian Robson the same, Steve Bruce, the list goes on. All the great captains at Manchester United. No one's ever said that. I'm saying, he ducked Anfield. Why is that a question?
Yeah.
Give me a break, man.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, and people are finally waking up to it, but they're waking up to it too late, bro. But you know what? This club, it's like we've made so many changes. We might as well finish the job. Get rid of the manager and the captain. We might as well.
Yeah, we
should. You know what I'm saying? We've got a new training ground. We've got a whole new attack now, pretty much. A whole new defense, pretty much. Because if you look at Dorgu, Heaven, Leon, and then you look at Mazraoui, the lit Euro,
that's
a whole new defense, pretty much. Do you know what I'm saying? A whole new defense, whole new attack. We're getting a new goalkeeper. Do you know what I mean? They're saying that the LAMMENS deal is literally so close. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be announced in the next 24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
You might as well sack the manager and sack off the captain, bro, and just finish the revamp.
Yeah, and we should have just finished and we should have done the revamp. This should have happened in the summer. I don't know why we wasted 2 games or 3 games or however, if it does indeed happen.
They should have sacked him after the loss to Tottenham. They should have, and they should have got Thomas Frank, and we would have started the season probably with 2 wins if they did that.
Yeah, like you should have went and got Thomas Frank, sold Bruno for that big money, sold Garnacho for the 30 million, and then that's 140. You could have signed Belieber, could have got LAMMENS in. Then you still have your money for your front 3, and then you still had the extra money that you would have went for Belieber for a midfielder alongside him. Now your team's sorted. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it's foolishness.
Is he spot on there? You should
bro,
be gone.
But I think Ineos will sack this guy, bro.
I
think they will sack him. The reason why I think they'll sack him, is because you don't spend all this money, make all these changes to then see how things go, bro. We need a return on our investment, bro.
Yeah,
we need one.
That's what I'd say. We do need a return on our investment. Well, see, I hope so. Because if we don't beat Burnley, that's 0-5 because we ain't going to beat City or Chelsea. I'm not saying,
but this is what I'm saying. And I said we need 3 wins out of the first 5, and already we've got a loss and a draw, which means he's already underachieved because he's not winning the next 3.
No, there's no guarantee. There's no, and that's another thing. Shout out to Black Diamond as well. Big up every time. Another thing that was his hopium during the summer. We're playing 1 game a week. For teams bad, it don't matter. If you're a good team and you're in Europe, that can hinder you. We are not a good side, people, as we seen from last season. So why is 1 game a week all of a sudden going to help us so much because of training and preseason? Word to my guy Kaneki, I wouldn't trust this club with 1 game a month. What are we talking about here? What the people? I don't understand what supporters are. Are they that blinded by their love for the football club? Yeah. Is that what that is? That people thought, 1 game a week, give him a preseason. I've never seen preseason or training transform a team into anything. We just want to be respectable. I ain't even talking about prems and champs. We're talking about, just be a competent, cohesive unit that picks up points. Win 2 games back to back. Thomas Frank's done it already. He don't have all his players. What we thought, they've added Kudus, Palino, that's it. And if I sat here and said Spurs are way better than us player for player, you lot would tell me how wrong I am. Yeah, and this is it. And it's the repeat cycle. Hopefully they don't keep him too long. But him being here already is too long. Because he should have been sacked. Should have been. No way he should have been in charge. 25%, it's probably less now. 25% success rate, Rants. Where else could you have a 25%? Yeah, 24 so 24. Now. Where else could you have a 24% success rate and keep your job? Nowhere. Nowhere. You couldn't do that in Foot Locker. Shout out to everyone who's watching in Foot Locker. You couldn't do that. You had a 24% success rate of bringing people the right trainers or the right gams or the right size. You're gone in your probation.
Bro, it's true. Bro, that's crazy, Man said like 1 in every 4 order was right.
Joe, 1 in every 4. You're in the
You're losing your job.
Instantly. What are you doing? Like instantly, anywhere, never mind high level. Because this is we're talking elite level sport here, people. Nowhere, but you couldn't do this on a minimum wage job. Never mind a job of this magnitude. But keep him. He's gonna magically turn it 24%.
Now, facts. You know what I'm saying? That ain't keeping your retail job. It's not.
Keeping your retail, no chance. I've done many call center jobs before this. Let you have a 24% success rate in sales. Got you in the office quick, expeditiously. I've been let go of places for more than that. For getting more than 24%. What are we doing out here? Someone in the chat right now who knows this, who does a call center job or does sales and they have a target to reach, guarantee you is more than 24%.
100%. Look at this now. Man said just read the article. Yeah, bro, listen, I hope, I have heard this, but I haven't been able to fact check it. One thing I would say, is listen, if Jason Wilcox didn't want Amorim to begin with, then he won't feel no way to sack him. That's one thing I know. You know what I'm saying? And him and Jim have a good relationship, so getting rid of Amorim is not really going to be a problem, bro. So one thing about Wilcox, he likes good football, innit? So, bro, get me a manager, bro. Go get me a manager, bro. I don't mind him sacking Ruben Amorim. Amorim's not on loads of money. His contract's not great either. Like, it's not like he's got loads of time left in his contract. He's actually easy to sack. That's the only thing that has made me very calm about the situation. He's very easy to get rid of. Like, he's not mad expensive to get rid of. We have the money to sack him as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, with Rasmus Højlund, they're saying he should be gone within the next 48 hours. Garnacho is pending. Anthony's pending as well. Sancho's pending. Like, bro, like, there's money to get rid of this, brother. There is.
Is Højlund Napoli? Is that what they're saying? Is that the club? Is it? Okay.
Yeah, because Lukaku's injured, I believe.
Okay. All right, fair.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks like that's happening. That looks like that's happening. So bro, there's money there, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like man is saying Xavi's free. Obviously I would like a Premier League manager, but if they're gonna go get me Xavi, yeah, and at least man's gonna see some entertaining football for a little while. But I feel like we just deserve that, bro.
We do, but clear out. You know what? Clear out the rest of this. The reason why I don't want a manager, because I don't want a new manager to come here and start playing these lot. We got idiot proof the squad.
Who's he gonna play though if they're all gone?
That's what I'm saying. Make sure they're gone first and foremost.
Like because remember, Rashford's gone. Garnacho will go.
Oh no, I'm not talking about them lot. I'm talking about the ones still playing now. I'm talking about the likes of Bruno.
Oh yeah, bro, he needs to go. He definitely needs to go. But one thing about this United team, it looks like these guys are recruiting for the club, innit? Because even when you look at the players we brought in, we haven't brought in no exclusive 5 at the back players. Dorgu's a fullback. No, he's a fullback. He's not a wing back.
That's one thing I've given them credit for is the transfers. But that's what also infuriates me more is I like the business we've done a lot. I think it's gone under the radar, but it's gone under the radar for a couple of things. One, because of everything else has been so bad. And two, we're signing good players and going backwards. So that's a manager issue. How are you adding more talent to your roster and your results are worse? Something's going wrong. And that lies on the manager. Like it's dreadful. It's awful. So when I say that, I'm not talking about Garnacho and Anthony and all them players are gone. I'm talking about the likes of Bruno. I cannot deal with another manager coming in and even having the opportunity to pick him. He should not be here because he's the captain. New manager's going to come in and probably not want to rock the boat and not rip the captaincy away from him and drop him. I hope to be wrong. But I think if a new manager joins and he's still here, he's going to play him. Even if it's in the 10, which is a better role, it's like, no, he shouldn't be. You had your time here. Should have done sold him. And I can't believe we're still having Bruno conversations. Same way we're no longer having Garnacho conversations and Højlund conversations. The Højlund one, but Bruno conversations, Maguire conversations, Mount. Fuck, you know.
Yeah, bro, there's a lot of conversations that we're having that we shouldn't be having. But at the same time, I genuinely believe, that we are not as far away, as a lot of people believe from actually being a fully functional outfit, blood. We've seen it with Spurs, bro. Spurs finished below us in the league, and look what they're doing now.
They look miles better.
And it's only a couple signings they've made as well, bro. And this is why, like, guys, like, the right managerial appointment can change our fortunes, bruv. If it can happen for Spurs, why can't it happen for us? Spurs were unlucky not to beat PSG. They were unlucky.
They gave him a game. And the thing is, we have talent. There's actually talent there. That's what's most annoying. In particular, in attacking areas, you can put Mbeumo and Cunha on the wings. You're like, that's a great duo.
Even the fact that he's using Mbeumo as an inside 10, he's not an inside 10, bro.
He's just
like, bro, he's not an inside 10, bro. Like I always said, like he's closer to a Mo Salah type player from out wide than he is in between the lines number 10. That's not the kind of player he is. Like, you're wasting him, bro. Do you know what I mean? Ahmad is more of an inside 10 than Mbeumo. And you're playing Ahmad as a wing back.
Yeah, because he likes to drift in. That's why when he was because he more had a free role when he was at Brentford. But again, it's his manager, man. Again, we could just sit here for the next 2 hours and talk about this manager and how terrible he is in decision making. And that's where it lies. It's bad decision making, and it's a domino effect. He shouldn't be here to make these bad decisions. He's still here is part of the reason why Bruno's still here. And that's on the ownership for not getting rid of him and Bruno. Because now we're here talking about it's like, all right, man. Do I think Mbeumo can function in the 10? Yes, I think in a functioning system he's capable. This, no, because you're out there by yourself. You're out there literally. That's why, look, if Thomas Frank was the manager, he wouldn't look like this. Playing, because when he played the back three and he played sometimes as an inside 10, he didn't look this bad. But you know what? Whatever, man. Back the manager, give him time, people said, man.
Yeah, it's bad, man. You know what I'm saying? Man asking me if I've seen a real... I haven't, but people have been saying that he's been caping for the manager and Bruno. One thing I would say is, it's like, I can't really take that too seriously. I can't take that seriously, bro. At this point, if anyone's defending this manager, it's because they've got some sort of ulterior motive. Because he hasn't done anything, from a managerial standpoint that is positive and deserves praise or deserves protection for. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing deserves protection, bro. When you look at the football we're playing, not good enough. His in-game management is some of the worst things that I've ever witnessed in my life, bro. Like, when I tell you, yeah, this brother will make the wrong substitutions 99 times out of 100. The wrong one. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'll question if this brother's all right, bro. If this brother's ingesting fucking banned substances, bro. Like, some of the changes he makes. Like, it makes no sense. Like, he's a disgrace, bro, that guy. Bringing on fucking Ugarte when we need a goal. Bringing on fucking Dallo.
Maguire, Dallo, four defensive players because he doesn't want to get beat. That's why. He's played not to lose. So it's played not to lose, which is terrible from a Manchester United standpoint. And that's a relegation that's a relegation mindset. And this is why where we are in the league, what we 16th. Minus goal difference. There you go. 1 point from 6. No goals from open play. One own goal.
I hear it.
And if we don't beat, it's the complete purge if we don't beat Burnley, which is not a guarantee. Do I think we beat them? Yes, but it's not a guarantee. Same way I said the same about Fulham. Did I think we beat Fulham? Yeah, not a guarantee. And they'll be up for it. I heard they played well against Sunderland, so they will be up for that game. I don't know how they'll look, because I don't know anything about them, but one thing they down the road. It's a big game for them, people. It's a massive game for them. They are literally down the road from Manchester. So, all right, man.
Yeah, that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man said, what? Man said, what, the set piece coach at Brentford leading 2-0 against Bournemouth. What, is that on now?
What is it? It's Carabao Cup.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Man, I say now we don't have any left wing. Brother, it don't matter. Who cares about that? Man, don't need to play left wingers, man. These men are inside forwards these days anyway. These men are not wingers, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these men are not wingers. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's not many actual proper wingers now in today's game, bro. And the ones that are, like Doku, they're shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, it just doesn't matter, innit? You got inside forwards. You got inside forwards. You can play Cunha there.
4-2-3-1. Put Cunha on the left wing, he'll be fine. You know what you do?
Mbeumo on the right, Cunha, bro.
Mbeumo on the right, and then you tell whoever, hey, when Mbeumo's free, get him the ball. When Cunha's free, get him the ball. Hey, fullbacks, overlap them, man. Simple.
Yep.
Really basic and easy, people.
Basic.
It's Mbeumo and Cunha. They are very good footballers. They will be fine just with some simple instructions and simplicity. Hey, get Cunha the ball in the final third.
Yeah.
And he'll create and score goals. Get Mbeumo the ball in the final third. He'll create and score. Same with Amad Diallo. But Sesko, he's 6'4" or 5", whatever he is. Hey, cross the ball to the 6'5" guy in the box. Try that.
Yeah. That's
it. Try that. maybe do that. Hey, I'm adding the 10 because we know he can get on the ball and he's got the low center of gravity. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Much as I don't rate Ugarte, hey, Rude did it. Hey, put Cass next to Ugarte for the time being, or even put Maino next to Cass if you want.
And the thing is, you can play KOBBIE in the 10, you can play Xerxes in the 10, you can play Cunha in the 10, you can play Amad in the 10. Bro, we got endless options, of different ways, to make that front four up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, endless ways. Who cares? Do you know what I'm saying? Endless ways. Man said Monster started the Mbeumo slander. Bro, tell him to worry about fucking what man like Jigglyverts, blood. You know them ones there. Tell him to worry about that. You know them way there, because them man are breaking records for that guy, bruv. You know what I'm saying? So the game is the game right now, bro. We ain't really worried right now. Mbeumo ain't got nothing to prove in this country. He's got nothing to prove. He will come good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, pause as well, blood. You know them way there, but it's one of them ones where he will he'll show why we bought him. Do you know what I'm saying? But Verts, he got it all to prove in this country, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? What he did outside of here means nothing. You know them way there, and that is it. So
gives you big money, man. You better deliver.
Yeah.
You better deliver. Big money.
So that's a Nazi mountain. That is crazy. It's facts. It's rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones. I'm not worried about Mbeumo. I'm not worried about Mbeumo at all. I think that we get the right. Once we start playing a system that suits everyone, because right now this don't suit anyone the way we're playing. Like nobody is actually looking like, yo, this is working for me. You could argue only Lenny Euro is the only player, right now that looks like he's just enjoying his football. Everyone else looks like, oh fuck me, bro. Like, why am I like, bro? Or why am I at work today?
Yeah, because no one really at wing back. You go, yeah, midfield is a myth. 10th is strikers or whoever is in the fluid front three. It's man, whatever. Nonsense. That's what it is.
It's nasty. Absolutely. Even Cunha, I wouldn't say Cunha looks settled, man. Cunha looks like
he looks like Cunha gonna do things because he's Cunha.
Yeah, he looks like he's going out of his way to try and make things happen, but things are not naturally happening. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like he shouldn't have to be feeling like the onus is on him, to make things happen at Man United. Things should just be happening.
Agreed.
They should just be happening. That's the sign of a good system, is things just happen. You're not relying on individuals to make things happen.
But that's what we are relying on, is in the individual brilliance of, in particular, those two, because even against Arsenal, it was those two.
But even with the individual brilliance of them, we're still struggling, bro. And that tells you that the system is not doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest.
It's dead, bro.
And you get no help. Yes, it's dreadful. And you're getting no help. You're not getting any help. You got Mount out there with you. Bruno out there with you. You're getting no help. And then you're getting no help off the bench. And them not already low on confidence anyway, and it just drags you down. So, yeah.
That's it, bro. And look, you look at the system as well. When you look at the wing-back situation, it's like, bro, what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we actually talking about? Like, the players that get the majority of the ball and they're in the free space in the system is actually the wing-backs, because inside 10s, tend to always be surrounded, by traffic when they receive the ball. So they don't even have the space, to conduct, bro. Like, when your main creative outlets, are the wing backs, you're fucked, bro. That don't make no sense, bro. This bro's relying on his centre back to build and 2 defenders in wide areas to create, bro. It's like you're picking the least creative players to do all the creating.
They have the most time on the ball is Dalot. I'm saying that's what it is. It's literally Dalot, and then you got, I don't know, a Casemiro on the ball, a Degate on the ball, Bruno on the ball. It's like, yo, get the ball to your better players in the right areas. And we're not. That's why you mentioned there about Cunha just doing his own thing, because he's realized, hey, this ain't working. Just give me the ball. That's why he just picked up the ball against Arsenal in his own half and dribbled past 4 man and had a shot.
Facts.
That's what it is.
You shouldn't have to be doing that either.
In this case, but you shouldn't be. No, you should. That, and the fact that that's happening game 1 tells you all you need to know. It's like, all right, man, whatever.
And this is it. Like, Ahmad's done more defensive work, in the last few games than attacking work, And the worst thing is, we're supposed to have a front 5. It's meant to be a front 5 when we attack. But when do we actually get to see these numerical overloads, with Ahmad and Dorgu both pushing up, and it actually looking like a 5 when we attack? We never overload teams, bro. Every time we attack, we always look like we've got the inferior number of players attacking, bro. So it shows you that the system's not doing what it's supposed to do.
You cross the ball into the box and there's nobody in there. Happened against Arsenal on numerous occasions. There's nobody in there. There's one person in there.
Yeah, facts. And then when we brought in Sesko, we then decided to not cross anymore.
I don't know. Hey, they just need to sack this guy expeditiously. Like, if we don't scratch that, even if we do beat Burnley, sack him. But in particular, if we don't win that game, he can't stay in charge. Because we're not beating City and we're not beating Chelsea. We're not beating either of those two.
Bro. Like, not only, bruv, it's one thing not beating these teams, bro. Like, brother, we could end up getting absolutely trounced by Chelsea, Like, bro, like, but on the road, we could fuck around, and find out, Like, one of them 2 games, we could end up getting smoked,
3 or 4, easily. Yes.
Yeah.
3 or 4, comfortably. If they're on it. Because if Arsenal were on it, that could have been there. But they weren't on it. They was terrible. Yes, we contributed to that, but they was awful. Let Chelsea or City be on it. All right. With the attacking options they have and the way we defend, and especially if we concede early, because we know what this team's like. There's no will. When's the last time we came back from behind from a deficit?
Yeah.
We don't. If we concede first, you know it's over. The Arsenal game, as soon as we conceded, you know, yeah, it's a wrap. We rarely, I can't remember, the general, the chat's probably going crazy now. We rarely, you know what I'm saying, concede early or even concede and then turn it around and win the game. Might draw. We don't get wins, as we've seen. What is it? 7 wins in 29 games.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Man said 28 points in 29 games, bro. Man are averaging less than a point a game, bro, which is crazy.
Man, this is fucking nuts, man.
Like, brother, like how is this guy still got a job?
Because people because we're not a very smart club, that's why. There's no way he can be in charge, because all of the stats point to the opposite. And all of the stats before this pointed to the opposite. He didn't take these 2 games. Oh, well, maybe. No, there's no new problems. There's no new issues this season. This is literally on repeat. I watched the game. Asked my mom, how was the game? Pretty much the same as last season. So she told me. Yep. It was the same. We played well for 10, 15 minutes, and then that was it, type of thing. And then it's the same. I was like, all right.
That's what we've been doing, bro. This is what we've been doing. And like, man said we could also win. But here's the thing, yeah? Here's the thing. When you look at what we're doing as a team right now, if we had won that Europa League final, yeah, bearing in mind that this manager's come out today and said that we weren't ready to play Champions League football.
No way did he say that shit.
He said it. Guys, can you find the exact quote? Because man don't want to misquote him. You know them. But he said something along the lines of we weren't ready for Champions League football.
This guy,
and saying that as a manager after you lost the fucking final, at which we should have had Champions League football, and the owners have spent 200 odd million for you on attacking reinforcements, you're taking a piss now, bro.
Yeah, you're taking liberties.
You're actually taking a piss now.
You're taking liberties. Definitely taking liberties.
You know, like it's a joke. Man said, as a Spurs fan, I've watched Frank switch up tactics every game, and you can see the confidence he's giving players. Nah, big up. Nah, trust me.
Man. Big up, Jamie. Big up to you, man. Big
man
up.
Said
big
we're
up.
not prepared to play in Europe. Like, brother, he said that, yeah. Like, there we go. We were not prepared to play in Europe this season. That is my feeling. To have strong games in Champions League and play in the Premier League.
This guy, man.
Yeah, bro. That's what he said, bro.
Just sack him.
This is the bread that lost, you know. This is the bread that lost the final to fucking Spurs, yeah, and didn't make the right change. The man saying we weren't ready. Are you fucking stupid?
Defeated that defeatist attitude, man.
We need time to grow and develop as a team. Hey, bro, we will grow and develop as a team, yeah, but hopefully you won't be here to see.
Tired of this shit, man.
Brother, hopefully you won't be here to see it. You're a fucking disgrace.
Fucking tired of this, man. I'm tired of this already.
I said, where's these Bruno stat merchants? Watch football with your eyes. See, cost us chances, goals conceded. How Mino ain't had minutes. I don't know. Bro, the manager's picking his dreams. You know what I'm saying? It's Mandem FC, bro. That's what he's doing right now. Here with Bruno and Dallo, fam. There's a clear amount of favoritism going on, yeah, with the selections, yeah. And it's not acceptable.
Man, it stinks. It absolutely stinks. What are we doing out here? It's awful. It's dreadful. Like, and people will still defend it. That's what makes it worse, is we will say all of these things badly. Most of the time we've been talking here, we haven't really give our opinions. It's more been the facts and then the opinions, but people will argue down about how do you have more games than points? How have you only won 7 in 29? How do you have a 24% success rate? How are you chasing a game and you bring on 4 defensive players against Fulham? How do you set up at home to Arsenal like you're playing Arsenal away? And bear in mind, Arsenal's strength is their defense, not their attack. So if it was the attack, I would understand if they had great attackers on the other side. They don't. They don't. And we shut them down all that entire time, bar the goal. And again, just basics. That's what annoys me about it. These are basic fixes. It's nothing intricate. It's nothing complex. It's nothing super smart. Play your better players. How's Maino not getting minutes? How is Maino not getting minutes in a struggling team? It's not like the team
and the thing is, it's not that he's not getting minutes. You've come out and said, yeah, that he's not getting minutes because he can only play, instead of Bruno. Again, this shows a problem, yeah, with your system. Because if there's only one player that he can play instead of, yeah, what the fuck kind of system is this?
My whole Egypt, man. That's what he is, man.
What the fuck kind of system is this? Do you know what I mean? Because KOBBIE is a profile, yeah. He's got skills that lend to him playing in multiple different positions. But the fact you're telling me that he can only play in one in this system, yeah, and it just so happens to be where the captain's playing, that doesn't make sense. He's talking about Bruno like this motherfucker's a goalkeeper, bro. But it's KOBBIE a goalkeeper?
That's true. Yeah, that is true, actually. It does sound very much like that. You just don't rate Mano. Just don't rate him. Don't rate Mano, man. What are we doing? He rates runners,
man. He thinks that Mason Mount, yeah, has better quality suited to playing in the 10 than KOBBIE Minor. How does that make sense?
It don't make sense, but he believes that. Because you know why? He runs around. That's why. It's because he runs around.
You know what I mean? Man said he dropped Dallo, bro. Dallo dropped himself. Dallo's shit, bro. You know that, man. Like, the reason why Dallo's not playing is because he likes 2 left-footed wingbacks, bruv, and Dallo's right-footed.
Okay,
that's why.
Cool. But let's argue with that and say, okay, well done. You dropped Dallo. Cool. But then you put him on when we're in need of a goal. I don't know if it was 1-1 at that time or it's 1-0. Why are you putting Dallo on the pitch? So let's say hypothetically that's true. Okay, he dropped Dallo. Right move. You then brought him on and took off Ahmad. Why did you take off Ahmad?
Brother, why did you take off Ahmad when we needed a goal, blood? Don't get context.
Yeah, we needed a goal. Why? So that, again, like Ineos, when I say they do something good and then something bad, like the managers eliminated that already. You can't be one correct thing, 2-3 mistakes, one correct thing, because you're going backwards. It's not one. You can't take one step forward and then fall down the staircase. You're not going to get up to your destination. And that's what this manager does. One step forward, and then we fall down the staircase, and then fall down another staircase, and then fall down another staircase, and then take one step forward, and then proceed to do what I just said. All right, man. Yeah, man, he wants man to run around. That's what it is. It's a run around thing. A run around thing. That's what it is.
He's not the right guy still. He's not the right guy for the job, innit? So, like, United fans are seeing that this is the case. So, man need to allow it. You know what I'm saying?
It stinks, man.
Man need to allow it. Man said all 3 promoted Premier League teams all got a league win before United. Fuck yeah, now.
And people still back this. People still back this. Oh, Lord, give me a break. Give me a break. I'm tired, man.
Fuck me, bro.
I'm tired already, man.
See? That shit's crazy, you know.
I'm tired already, fam. I'm already done out, man. I'd never checked into the season. I'd already checked out, man. And talking about it more just adds to it. I'm just glad I didn't see the Fulham game, man. I'm genuinely glad.
Bro, you didn't miss shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't seem.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't miss shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man said what? Trent's expected to return to Real Madrid at 11 now. Carvajal's return. Oh, Carvajal's back now. Oh, that's crazy.
That'd be interesting to see how that goes down there.
Hey, brother, that's mental, bro. But he shouldn't have went there anyway, bro. I said it already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man just won the league. You know what I'm saying? Man just won the league. It's like, you just won the league with Liverpool. Like, why did you go Real Madrid? Like, Real Madrid ain't even better than Liverpool right now. Like,
I think
that's the reality. That was a weird move to me. It never made no sense, innit? Like,
yeah,
and now he's already not playing, bro. Like, it is what it is, innit?
You know what it's like at Real Madrid? You know what I'm saying? Is that you got to fight for your place.
Bro, him and Rashford going to be on the bench in that derby, you know? Like, bro, I was there thinking that, it's going to be Rashford versus Trent. It looks like they're both going to be warming bench, fam, by the time that El Clasico hits. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
I think Rashford was, and then with Trent, it was more so, when Carvajal comes back, it was going to be a test. I think Trent just decided, like, hey, just the allure of Real Madrid, massive club, let me go play for them. That white shirt, I get it. And then probably seen how all the Liverpool fans treated him, and he said, all right, fuck this, I'm out. Why are you letting me run my contract down? You lot don't clearly want me that bad.
Yeah.
It's crazy. To let someone like Trent run their contract down.
It's actually a far cruise, bro. What are you making of the Onana stuff? Have you seen it? Obviously, he got linked to West Ham here, but then people have come out and rubbished it. He's been linked to West Ham on loan. It looks like Onana might be heading out, but bro, there was some news that said when LAMMENS comes in, they're saying it doesn't mean that Onana definitely leaves, bro. So, but I think a goalkeeper has to leave, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So, But it seems like Bayinde is ahead of Onana. It looks like the manager's freezing Onana out. Was Onana in the squad for the last game?
Let me check.
For the Fulham game? Because I know he wasn't for the first game against Arsenal.
And he's not injured. He's not injured, is
he? He's not injured.
All right, let's find out. Let me actually have a look. Let's see what's what. Oh, shit, we play tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we play Grimsby Town. Onana was, yes, he was in the squad. He was on the bench.
Okay, he was this time, yeah.
He was in the bench. He was on the bench. But again, that ties into why is Onana still here? That should have been.
They're saying that Inter want him back, you know.
Yeah, send him in then. Send him there.
Yeah, I think he might start tomorrow. You know what I mean? If he doesn't start tomorrow, it's a mad thing. If they start Heaton, he's gone, innit?
Yeah, please. He should have been gone. Again, it's too late. I said, lowest win rate since 1931.
Brother, no, when I'm seeing this bro got lower win success than Neil Warnock and them, man, blood. When they sent me, bro, they showed me the numbers earlier, bro. It's grim.
Yeah, and he was relegated twice. Lowest since 1931. You talk, that's our grandparents. That's before their time. I'm saying my grandparents were born like late 1930s. He breaking records since them, yo. There's all 4-5 generations down now.
Whoa. Yeah, it's crazy. It's not good, bro.
1931.
Yeah, it's looking spooky for us right now, bro.
It is very spooky. The more that I hear these things, it's just more infuriating that he was kept. It just annoys me so much, yo. Like, man, I'm saying this almost a century, and people will still give him grace. Why? But
this is what I'm trying to say. Like, Ruben Amorim does not deserve patience. He don't deserve patience. And I like the fact that the club are recruiting and they're bringing in certain players and the goalkeeper thing's been addressed and all these things. I like the fact that it's been addressed, but that can only mean, that they're taking away every conceivable excuse that this manager could possibly have.
Which they are doing by improving, But we knew that. Actually, maybe they didn't know that this was going to happen. This ain't no surprise to me. I'm looking at, World War II was 1939 to 1945. So this is before, this is pre-World War II.
World War.
It's before World War II. After World War I, before World War II, people. 1939 to 1945 was World War II. So before Germany invaded Poland, people. And this guy's got a worse record since them time. 100 years. Alright.
Man said Rants just rewatched the party, discussed the article. I think Barada was the main person putting Amorim. Agreed, it was. That's right. That is correct. Barada wanted him, and probably because they were probably looking at Ruben Amorim at Man City would make sense. And the reason why I say that is because Hugo Viana's there now, innit? And he was at Sporting. So maybe at Man City, they had an eye on Ruben Amorim, And obviously Amorim was quite sought after because Liverpool were looking at him even though they didn't choose him. He was linked with the West Ham job. I think he was also linked with the Bayern Munich job, wasn't he?
I believe so, because
loads of people was before Kompany got it. I'm sure he was linked with the Bayern job as well, bro. Bearman were linked with that Bayern job, bro. I think even Ralph turned that shit down, bro. That thing was getting passed around before.
Yeah, because Bayern have been. I don't know what's going on. They've been performing like I don't know what's going on with their board because they are normally like excellent efficiency and they've just been falling off. But yeah, he was performing well, and it's okay to get it wrong, but don't stick your head in the sand with it. You brought in Amorim, you thought it was the right choice. It turned out it wasn't. Let's move him on. I don't understand that. It's the reluctance. It's like with the Ten Hag thing. You assessed him. He was dreadful before you. You decided to keep him. Why? Performed terribly, even though you got him help and assistance. And then didn't sack him in the international breaks and then sacked him after a game we actually should have won. Because that West Ham game where he got sacked, we should have won that shit. Dalot missed the open net. Someone else missed as well. It was one of our actual better performances, more so because West Ham are dreadful. And you doing the same now. Like this guy was never gonna work with this guy. Like what positives did they see? That's why I would love to be in the boardroom after the season ended. Who was vouching for him? I'd say, show me your working out, please, on the board. What are the pros to keeping this manager?
Bro, you know what the wickedest is, Like now Wilcox is in charge. I believe that he makes the right appointment in it, like the next time round. I believe he does, just because like, based on this window, everything he's done, I see the method to it, bro.
Yeah,
Barada should have, in all honesty, Barada should have never been allowed, to appoint a manager, because he's not a football guy, innit? So he shouldn't really be allowed. Yeah. They made Brailsford step down and go back to what he was doing. So they fucked him off. They said, we don't need you no more. You know what I'm saying? And Ashraf's been sacked. And things have run smoothly since them two have left. I'll be honest. They have. They've run so much better since these guys are gone, innit? And Amorim is not the current director of football's choice, which means, he's not safe.
Far from
That's what it means. Whoever Wilcox brings in, I have faith in.
I just hope they got an idea for it now. I'm just hoping they have an idea of whoever that is now. I hope there's a plan in place, whether it is a permanent manager, whether it's an interim. I'd prefer an interim, but if they go get a permanent manager, just make sure you have a clear idea of what you want to do. Like, that's what I think
they're showing that they have an idea of what they want to do by the kind of players they're recruiting. Do you know what I'm saying?
Manager-wise.
No, but if you look at the players they're recruiting the players for the club. So if they're recruiting certain players for the club, it gives an indication what kind of football they want to play. You look at Konya and Bumo. You look at the Aiden Heaven acquisition, which is looking like a really good, shrewd acquisition for 1 million. Do you know what I'm saying? Diego Leon, I don't think we're going to see a lot of him, but do you know what I mean? He cost peanuts. Like the Sesko thing, they've been looking at him for 3 to 4 years. They were scouting him. Do you know what I mean? Especially the Mbumo signing. Mbumo wasn't on the club's radar until recently, isn't it? He wasn't linked with us.
No, it was out of the blue. That we just went in for
the blue. So that tells me that these guys kind of know what they're doing, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? They know what they're trying to do.
In regards to that side of things, yes, I agree with. I'm just saying, I hope they get the correct. They have an idea.
No, but I think that they'll have the same metrics that they use to bring in these players. They'll use the same data to get the manager. Surely, like it wouldn't make sense if they didn't. Because I read somewhere that one of our new guys in recruitment, like the Mbumo thing, was very data driven. Like they said that they looked at all his data, and to be honest, Mbumo's one of them players. It seems like a common sense signing because we watched the Prem. We know that he was mashing work.
I know. Like that's what I'm saying is buying from within the Prem.
But them man was saying that the reason why they prioritized him, and remember we turned down Kudus because we got offered Kudus from West Ham. The reason why they chose Mbumo, and also they were looking at my man at Bournemouth as well. Semenyo, because the manager wanted Semenyo. And the reason why Mbumo was chosen, they said, was because of man's metrics. They said that the data showed that he was the best player in it. So let's fucking see. Use that same data to find me a manager, my brother.
Just find me a good manager, I beg. Please.
Use that data.
I beg. Find me a good manager.
Use that fucking data, bro.
Because this one's been horrendous.
Because
you lot actually got someone worse than Ten Hag. Don't find us.
It's the ex-Mercedes brother. That's what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It's the ex-Mercedes brother that they brought in. So,
go on.
So with that being said, find me a fucking manager with the same data, my brother, because he's not the guy. Amorim's a scrub.
Yeah, and don't find please don't find me someone who's worse than Amorim. Go get a good manager. Whoever that is. Go get a good manager. Who that is, I don't know. There's no one that really I'm looking at, right? And also, what's dependent on that is when do we sack him? When he's sacked, I think it will clear it up for me. Like, all right, who do we go and get? We should go get it because don't Amorim the next guy. That's what I don't want to happen as well. Or bring in someone again halfway through the season, and then the same thing happens, and then we're sat here in 2026 talking about people giving the next manager the same excuses as Amorim. Yeah. Thing is, the thing is with the back three, I say this all the time, the formation is not the issue. How we play the formation is the problem. Because Palace, someone just mentioned Glasner. Palace play the same system we do.
Glasner's not signing a new contract, bro. He's been offered one and he hasn't signed it. Which
Glasner keeping his options open. That's
he is that. He's keeping his options open. That's what it seems like.
He'll know. He's had success at Palace. He had success at Frankfurt. You know, teams are going to be looking to make that jump. It is, Kudus quality. Like I said, I would have took any of those.
They're saying it's an attitude thing, but I don't believe that. You know them way there, bro. I don't believe that.
Whether it was Kudus, Semenyo, or Bremo, I would have any of those three. I would have been cool with. I think they're raw quality. If we got Bremo, cool. I'm happy with that. But if it was any of the other two, I would have been like, yeah, also cool. Someone will probably go get Semenyo next year. They'll probably go.
Yeah, Semenyo, bro. Semenyo looks like a Spurs player, bro, under Thomas Frank, bro. The way that they play, he's very powerful as well. Like him and Kudus would be absolute fuckeries.
Yo, you don't need all the African power in one team.
Bro,
you don't need that. You don't need that. Yo, they just gonna run man over, yo. With Destiny and Nogi out there. Yeah, you don't need that, man.
It's crazy. Now I'm saying, man, I'm talking about Carrick as interim. Guys, we don't need an interim. I'll be honest, yeah. Man, I want to do this interim thing again because the interim thing is like, when you sign an interim, unless you're Chelsea going and getting a Goose Hiddink, yeah. When you bring in an interim, yeah, it's almost like you're writing off the season. You know them ones. You're just saying, yo, we need someone to steady the ship. Man ain't trying to steady the ship. Man need top 6 this season. Like we need a minimum Europa League finish this season.
Yeah.
Minimum.
We do need minimum Europa League, but they messed it up with what they've done so far. That's what's happened. Keeping this manager cells back. Because we're going to be, let's say they sack him, someone said October, November. So, yo, I don't know, 10 games in, 12 games in, however many games in. That's 30 points, 33 points, 36 points unavailable, which could cost us a European place. We could end up being 6 points off of Champions League or 4 points off of Europa League. And everyone's going to look and go, well, if you would have sacked him earlier. I think, yeah, we're doing this. We can't do the same thing last season, but it's the same setup as last season. A manager at the helm who should not be at the helm. It's only going to end in a car crash. This plane ain't got no wheels.
Yeah.
It's a fucking plane crash. And I've been saying this, and that's what annoys me so much in surrounding this is how do you go 12 months later and make the exact same mistake with a different manager?
Yeah.
And we going to be sat here doing the same thing.
And you see this comment here, yeah, when saying apparently the players love Amorim, so the dressing room won't change. Bro, listen, that's not true. I could tell you that. It's not true. Like, read between the lines. Read between the lines. Within the last 24 hours, we've seen briefings, and I always say, you see when you see things coming out from player camps, yeah, they're always half truths, in it. There's no smoke without fire, but sometimes things are sensationalized. Sometimes things come from players people close to players, and so on and so forth. The fact that they said that KOBBIE, yeah, don't want to stay in an environment of favoritism, yeah. If he feels like that, do you think that he's the only person that feels like that? There's absolutely no way, yeah, that KOBBIE, yeah, and Xerxes are cool with not coming off the bench when we need a goal and him bringing on fucking Maguire, Heaven, and Ugarte. There's no way that Man United players are happy with Mason Mount starting all these games when this player's been out injured for most of the last season. All of a sudden, he's starting games and he's shit, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? What are we talking about?
And let's say, and what you saying there is spot on, Rants, but let's say it's hypothetically true, what the man said in the comment, or the players won't turn on him. It's still not getting us results and performances, so it don't matter.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. But you can see that Cunha and them man ain't happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Bruno's out here having fucking tantrums and complaining about the ref not fucking apologizing to him. It's a shit show, bruv. You can't tell me that the players are happy with this, bro. They're not happy with it. There's no freedom. Do you know what I'm saying? There's no freedom whatsoever. You can't tell me. Look at Ahmad when he got subbed off, bro. Like, you tell me Ahmad was happy to get subbed off for fucking Dalot, bro. You think these men are happy?
He's pissed. Libby's.
Brother, listen. And then on top of that, like fucking Amorim's backroom staff are a bunch of youths as well, blood, with iPads. A bunch of fucking mutants. Like what are we doing? Now, bro, them man, listen, them man cannot survive, bro. Like, if the players aren't already talking about it, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time, bro.
We got a few days. We got a few days. People talking about the season being a write-off. We got a few days to actually save this. There is a few days. The rest of this window will determine to me whether the season is a write-off or not. If you get rid of the players we need to get rid of, and we bring in the players that we need to bring in, we have a shot. If they go and get a goalkeeper, if they go and get at least one midfielder, we have a shot, even with this manager. Because then that's the whole news. Then again, we don't, because he's going to continue to do that. So scrap that. Actually, we don't have a shot with this manager, but the next guy, whether it's a permanent or interim, does have a chance to save the season if we go and do what we need to do in this next few days. It's the 26th of August now. We have until the 31st. We've got till Sunday. It's Tuesday. We have till Sunday to pattern this and sort this out now. Sell Bruno, sell Garnacho, sack this manager expeditiously, sell Onana, bring in a goalkeeper, bring in 1 or 2 midfielders. It can be salvaged. Will they do all these things? Highly unlikely, in my opinion.
I think a midfielder and a goalkeeper comes in. I think one midfielder is good enough.
No, and when I say that, I'm talking about everything I just said there, though. Getting rid of Bruno.
It would be great if we could sell Bruno as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If we sold Bruno, we should be getting 2 midfielders, though.
Yeah, 2 with death. Like, make it happen. We have that's the only thing. Doing that can help us save the season, not now, but later on, because we have the personnel there. Yeah. But when do they do it? Like, it's a distinct difference if they do it from September to November. Whole different thing. And who do they go and get? Do you go and get interim? Do you get? Because the later you leave it, go get interim. Because they gonna hammer him the next guy. And we're gonna be talking about.
But this thing here, yeah, bro, Eddie Howe, bro, Newcastle would never let Eddie Howe go. You see, after what they're going through with Isak right now, if you ever think that they're gonna lose their manager as well, no way, blood. I swear down. I think the owners would rather fucking blow up the St. James's Park than give us fucking Eddie Howe. I'll be honest, that'd be the final straw.
We just have to offer big money for him. That's what it is.
Nah, but they said he's got a release clause of 5 million, which is fuck all, bro.
Yeah, there you go then. You could just offer the 5 M's if you wanted to.
Nah, that's nasty, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna happen. I'll be afraid to approach them. You know that, man? Because, bro, it's one of them ones. I don't want a man to just poison me or something. You know that, man think I'm taking the piss.
Nah, you gotta go. Hey, man's not Liverpool. That's what you have to say.
Bro, the Ashworth thing, they were talking about taking them to the arbitration or sport and all these things, and like we batted them up and got Ashworth for like a little 2 million compensation, and then what? We're gonna go back and take the manager as well. It's nasty. After we took Shesko from them as well. Nah, listen, like we can't have anything to do with Newcastle. Yeah, that door's closed now, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? That door's closed. It's just like when we went and took Berbatov from Tottenham and they were like, right, we ain't doing business with you, man, no more. All right, cool. Crazy, is that like we can't go back to Newcastle? We got to at least give it like a couple seasons now, innit? Like to cool off. So
Liverpool just made it toxic for everyone else. Liverpool just messed it up for everyone else.
Is it a Raiola thing, yeah? Or a Glasner thing in the Premier League? Do you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Jason Wilcox would probably prefer Iraola because he likes that kind of football. Do you know what I mean? Which I'm completely with that. Do you know what I mean? They're saying his release clause is 10 mil though, but it's Bournemouth.
For who? Areola? Is Areola 10 million? You said?
Yeah, release clause. That's how much he played for Amorim, I believe.
It's 10 million. Okay, the Bournemouth making sure they get the bag if they tell him. Them Glasner's just because he's won more he's won more and had more experience and managed at a higher level. I do like Glasner,
so do I.
Are we going to another back 3 manager?
No, but he can play back 4 as well. He played back 4 in Germany.
Well? Okay, if he played back 4 in Germany, then that's what's it called? That's good if you play back 4 in Germany.
Yeah,
if you play back 4, then it's a possibility. I'm not sure, but this guy
he plays some great football. He's a good coach.
Yeah.
So
I've seen from when I've watched Palace, he seems like a good coach.
Yeah,
but when, like I said, we need to pull it. Maybe it is the Burnley game, but then again, I don't trust these lot to do it. Let's say we lose or draw that game. Do they sack him,
brother? If we draw the Burnley game,
do they sack him?
He needs to resign. Fuck a sack.
No, he needs to resign now. But I'm asking you, let's say we draw or lose to Burnley. Do you think they sack him?
I think they have to, mate. No, but they won't. You know why they won't? Because we got harder games after. They'll wait till he gets smoked in them games, and then we got international break, haven't we, in October?
Yeah, there's international break after.
Not October, sorry. There's international break in September, my brother.
Yeah, there's one. Actually, there's international break after the thingy game. What game is it? Yeah, it's the... Wait, the Burnley game. After the Burnley game, there's international break.
They're rotted. So, yeah, bro. If they'll fuck around and find out against Burnley...
That's the perfect opportunity to sack him. And you know what's crazy, people? They did this with Ten Hag. They're going to do it again. We go draw or lose to Burnley. The conversation for 2 weeks is going to be about should Amarim be sacked. They'll have a meeting or some crap. He'll get the dreaded vote of confidence, and then they'll keep him for the City game. And then there'll be this new optimism going into the City game.
And then man get smoked against City,
and then we'll lose.
Yeah.
I'm tired, man. I'm not going to make it this season, man. You have to get replacement Rants for these Tuesday shows. I can't do this, man.
I hear it. Like, it's not looking good, bruv.
I can't do this, man. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be a platinum opportunity to sack him. Literally, the start of September, and the whole conversation is gonna be should be good. Because even if we beat Burnley, guess what? The performance is not gonna be good. I'm telling you, G-Lo, man crack the Da Vinci Code, man. I'm telling you, I know the game. Because it's not going to be, we'll scrape past them 2-1, Conyu will score a late winner or some crap like that. Or we'll do the Southampton game where Ahmad scored the hat-trick late after getting bucked by Southampton for 90 minutes. Fucking telling you, man. And then the whole conversation of 2 weeks, everywhere is going to be the manager should be back, the manager should be sacked. And then you'll get the optimism because we haven't played in a while. They'll have a meeting. Somebody will come out and say some shit like Ratcliffe or something like that, and then we'll keep him. And then City will pack us up like.
But this is why there's no room for sentiment. They just need to sack him.
Oh, Lord.
You know it, innit? International break, you're gonna hear murmurs from the Athletic about emergency meetings and you know them way there, bro. Listen, I can't lie, bro. I think the writing's on the wall, blood. You know what I mean? The curtain's on the wall and that, people.
Yo, word to Saeed, man. Word to Saeed, man. Yo,
yeah,
the curtain's on the wall,
blood.
facts. The curtain is well and truly on the curtain is on the wall, man. It's a wrap. Show's over.
Yeah. 100%. I said to talk about Burnley, don't overlook Grimsby. Listen,
I ain't overlooking Grimsby.
Brother,
actually, you know why I am?
Lose to Grimsby. He's gone this international break. I promise you that.
The only reason I'm not overlooking Grimsby because he'll play the other players and they'll be the better players. Sexy will play.
Yeah, it's true. He'll play the better players. Man will see a team with Xerxes, Sesko, Mino in it, and we'll smoke them. Yeah. That's what will happen.
Yeah.
That's facts. We'll play all the better players that are on the bench and we'll smoke them. Do you know what I mean? That's what will probably happen.
It will. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen.
And all them man there and we'll bop it. That's
probably what will come off the bench because they'll bring them on and then they'll score and that. I'm telling you, man. We gonna bop them because of the players out there, man. Yeah, pockets. But I've been sat on the ledge in a rocking chair, man. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I've been like this from the end of last season. I've been having these conversations. Anyone who's watched me for any significant amount of time this summer has seen me on crash out mode because of all this optimism and stuff. And the fact that we have an international break after Burnley is crazy because it's going to be the conversation. Because the performance, I guarantee, despite the result, the performance won't be good.
Yeah,
the performance, and people go, "That's a championship side. They're favorites for relegation." We see what Arsenal did to a relegation side. We seen what City did to Wolves. Certain teams have already dealt with we've seen what Chelsea did to West Ham. Top teams are dealing with sides who are quote unquote going to be battling relegation and treating them as such. We won't.
Nothing but facts, my brother. Nothing but facts. But guys, you know what I mean? We don't have to wait long to find out. Do you know what I'm saying? We'll be back for the watch along tomorrow, 100%. You already know what time it is, guys. Get the lights up as well, man. I've got a Rants Reacts premiere dropping in 5 minutes, people, for my fight that I had on Saturday. So I'll see you guys in the chat for that. What you got coming up, Flawless, as well? Have you got a stream later on tonight?
Yeah, I do. First and foremost,
what time is it?
11:30 p.m.
All right, cool. Let me redirect my premiere. Have you scheduled it already?
Yeah. Scheduled. It's one sec, I'll tell you. Maino wants to leave and United draw to Fulham. Manchester City lose to Spurs again.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm sending you got it.
Yeah, I got it, bro.
I got it. Just making sure. But appreciate you for having me on. Big up to you, Rants, every time. Congrats again on the win in the fight. Big up to you lot in the chat every single time. Yeah, 11:30 p.m. because I'm obviously now Carnival's done. I'm back active now. You lot, you already know the vibe. So 11:30 p.m. United City show on Sarcasm City TV YouTube, and then following that United Liverpool show, Barbados edition with Beijing Reds TV people. So yeah, make sure you check that out. That show will follow that as well. So talking United City and United Liverpool as well.
That's it, people. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Oi, make sure you lot smash a like on the premiere, and yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone that supported the camp as well. And yeah, everyone that bought a pay-per-view, because we done crazy numbers, man. I appreciate you. Like, I heard the live chat was banter. It's fucked. So I was fighting, but I would have loved to been able to see the live chat. Obviously, I couldn't see the live chat. There's no way of me seeing the live chat back, but I heard it was it was mental, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So nah, man, you lot showed out. You represented as you always do, man. So appreciate all of you lot. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure you smash a like here, and then yeah, man, make sure you run up your comments, and I'll see you in the Rants Reacts live chat, people. Big up.
Big up.